Okay, good morning everybody. Welcome, happy Saturday. Welcome, I am your host, Pilot Uncle B. We are in the Supermarine Spitfire. We are departing from runway 31, not runway 13, as I put in the instructions yesterday. Of course, they change it. I am in the clip wing version of the Spitfire. It's supposed to be a little bit faster, but at the cruising speed and everything's the same. Nothing really major. It's supposed to be faster in turns, I guess, or whatever, but we're going to fly this one today. So we are runway 31, waiting to see if anybody's going to pop in. I think Texan 1 is going to fly today. I don't know. Not sure if anybody else is. I've not gotten any RSVPs or anything, so we will wait. We've got everything all set up, all that, so we are ready to go. As soon as we see if anybody's going to join us today, I think kind of feel like Texan is going to join. Let's see. I've not heard from Mick, so I don't believe he's joining either. Or Para, or Treese. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what we get. Or Amela for that matter. I don't think Amela's joining either. So we'll see. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I want to sip on my coffee while we wait to see if anybody pops into the chat and says they want to join. We're just gonna wait. I'm just gonna get a picture here while we're waiting to see if anybody's gonna join or not. There you go. I think we'll try cruising at about 5,000 feet, and then we'll see if we get any, if it starts to look like we're going to have a lot of higher mountains or anything like that, which I don't think we will, but we'll deal with that accordingly. But I think 5,000 feet we should be just fine. We'll wait and see. Just waiting and waiting. So yeah, we did the little surprise flight. No multiplayer yesterday in the F-14. It was going to be the B model with the new Grim Reapers livery, but there's some issues, but I don't know, just seeing yesterday's flight was a bit odd. The second one, well, the first one was odd too, when Texan and I were flying out of Lukla down to Paro. Our altitudes were a bit weird, so anyway, Just a second ago, I swear it said I had 124 followers. Now it's down to 123. That's kind of strange. Anyway, so we're waiting. Let's see if anybody. I do have somebody sitting there watching, so do say hello. Great. Don't be shy. See the where in this one was just fine. Somebody said there was a couple planes that the rudder was goofy. Like I think it was frozen or something. I don't know. Well, I gotta get all my stuff just basically ready. Oh, let me just go ahead and keep the tank topped off. Just in case. Trying to see if we can kind of look over the back here to, I guess. Okay. Runway 3. Oh, we are on the. Oh, I'm sorry. I bet you I want to know one of the problems. We are on the North Europe server. There we go. Sorry about that. Nobody's asked, but I figured I better put that in there. Almost forgot. All right, a few more minutes, and then we're gonna go. So if you're not here, Texan 1's on the profile, so I know maybe Texan is AFK. Matter of fact, I am going to go ahead and let's go with this shut. And this is taxi out there. Get ready to go. Don't know where well, you know what? I'm not even going to say. It's fine. If you're in the Discord, all the instructions are there, all the information for the flight today. I am doing the VOR to VOR. There's only one that's going to, once we get to our first one, right, it's going to be a very quick 10 or 10 nautical miles. Oops. Boy, this thing is ready to go. Stop. Why is this thing... Are we like on a downhill? Feels like we're on a downhill. Alright, I'm going to put the parking brake on just so we stop rolling while I'm talking. No, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so... once we have 44 or 34, 44 nautical mile, 10 nautical mile, and 75. So once we're done from at Charlie Bravo uniform and we're headed towards Bravo Tango uniform, that's a very quick 10 nautical miles. I mean, it's not going to take us very long to get there. So I'm only going to time the oh, and I don't have space for the... Excuse me. Yeah. Well, I should time all three, just so that I know, even a short distance, I should know how long it takes for me to get there. Yeah, we'll time all three. But the one, if you put the VOR to VOR in, like it says in the instructions or in the information, it won't give you the one near Olympia. So you can put that one in. You can click on it yourself, or you can bypass it. All right, a few more minutes. I have a feeling nobody's going to be here today, or whatever. So it's fine. We're gonna fly regardless. Shadow seems kind of weird. Alright, a few more minutes and then we're going to go. Every drop of fuel counts. Alright, I think I've given everybody enough time, so let's go. Ooh, oh crap, no. Oh, I forgot. You've got to be effing kidding me. Oh, I forgot the parking brake. Oh my god. All right, well, let's start that one again. Good God almighty, I can't believe I just did that. All right, let's get it started up again. I can't believe I just did that. That is so embarrassing. I can't believe I just did that. Well, that's how we start our Saturday morning. All right, let's try this again. Try this again. Can't believe I did that. And I knew I put the thing on, and I just totally forgot to take it off. Ooh, I gotta gas up too. Let's run. Go. All right, try this again. Can't believe I did that. Oh. Stuff happens when you party naked in a Spitfire. I gotta down my 10920. And 11660. First two. Okay, let's try this again. Well, we made it in the air, finally. Turn on a heading of 007 here once we pass the time to climb, although waiting to see if it changes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I think I need to be up at a higher altitude before it swaps. There we go. All right. Yeah, we're on the west side again. Sorry, I was taking off. Yeah. Yeah, back on the west side, west coast today. Continuing our journey to former Army Air Corps airfields. Hello, Mela. Nice to see you here. Mela, if you would do me a favor, would you tell Joseph that I'm live? Because apparently the other day he said he clicked on the channel, but he could only click on the like a previous video or something. So I don't know if he's getting the notifications, or I don't know. So. Yep, just me today, I guess. Nobody else. And, I appreciate it, Mela. No, he was live earlier on TSW2. He was on Great Western, but I don't know. He said he was probably going to go live again. Well, there he is. Speak of the devil, Joseph. I'm fine, Joseph. We had a little bit of a goof up on the runway when I was ready to take off. I inadvertently had left the parking brake on, so when I went to throttle up, I just completely nosed over. So I had to restart. So here we are. We are on our way. I think we are going to have to go a little bit higher. I think 7,000 feet should do. Windshield de-ice on, just in case. So this is the Pacific Northwest. It seems like it's always cold. We have 21 nautical miles to go. We've been in the air for about 7 minutes. We're going at a pretty good clip. So yeah, once we land in Olympia, that will be it for today. Back tomorrow in kickoff thing. Oh, yeah, the Boston Sprinter. Yeah, we're doing the Boston Sprinter, and then I just had some ham and cheese sandwiches last night. I wasn't super hungry, so yeah, just something basic. I was hungry, but I wasn't like starving, kind of, guess, you know, or anything like that. So yeah, just a very, yeah, nothing fancy. So we have our second, like our second one, our second nav point. It's just a very short distance. I mean, we're going to cover it in a very short amount of time. Matter of fact, I don't think this flight is going to take very long, to be honest. Where is this? I need the mixture as well. And we're on 3, 4, 5. In fact, I don't think I really need to time it because we're not necessarily I am kind of using this, so how am I gonna put this? I think, and I thought this was going to be a hit, and apparently it's not. Is what I'd hoped it would be, and it's too sporadic. Like there's no. I don't know from one day to the next, from one flight to the next, who will join and who will not. And I was hoping that people who wanted to learn to fly and fly in different aircraft, for instance, that they had access to, right, would want to fly along with me, and that way they could just learn and feel comfortable with the flying, and that they're getting some enjoyment out of it. Right. I don't get the sense that that is the case. We're gonna stick with the multiplayer through the month of July. I'm gonna commit to that, but I think after that we're gonna go back to I'm just not gonna have it. I'm starting the stream 20 minutes early, waiting to see if anybody is going to pop in. I don't know, I just never know from one day, one flight to the next who's going to be there and who's not. And I feel like I spend time on the waiting, and it feels kind of. It's like my time isn't being. Well, I don't want to say it's not being respected, but my time isn't being. I don't know, maybe used appropriately, or I don't know. I don't know what word I'm trying to say, but it just feels like it's maybe this idea, because people were asking, what server are you on? What server are you on? And then those people don't show up. And so I kind of feel like, well, if that's the case, then, I'm not going to, hold on a second, I gotta navigate towards our next point. Yeah, then it just kind of feels like, well, then I just don't see it Yeah, very quick run here. Oops. Hold on a sec. See, that's the only thing I don't like about this is it blocks the so yeah, I just might go back to not having it. And if people want to fly with me off stream, maybe we could do that. But yeah, I figured I'd give it a chance, and it started off well, and now it's kind of just died out, for lack of a better term. So yeah, I just don't. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Maybe it'll be like one day out of the week, but I think even that isn't going to be this a little bit more. So we are kind of far off, or not too far off, but enough that I want to make sure we cross that. Like we are. Okay, there we go. So we are on that way, and then 329. Go. Sundew. Okay. And a 773. So yeah, we may just. Oh, there's Gung Ho Guy. He's here. Da, 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 da. Somebody joined. Hello, Gung Ho Guy. Nice to see you here. Didn't know that he was here. So yeah, it's very difficult to know, and where's the hunt? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not decided on it yet, but it just kind of feels like it's not gone quite the. Let's go one more. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I put the information and whoever pops in, I'm just not going to wait. Maybe that's just the best way to do it. I put out the information like the day before, and if nobody set co-pilot de-ice position. Talking about co-pilot de-ice. There's no co-pilot. Yeah, maybe I just need to do it that way. Just leave it, just stay on a server and I don't know. I gotta figure something out, because it's just, it's kind of wearing me out, to be honest. I thought there was one for the pilot. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what gung-ho guy is flying in. Hunt. I don't know what that is. I'll get a picture, I guess. Although I can't, I don't know what plane he's flying, so I can't. I don't think it's something I even have, to be honest. So I don't really know. All right. There's our pilot all snuggle and got the big sheepskin leather jacket and the lifesaver vest. It says there's a co-pilot back here, but no, there's no way this is a co-pilot area. That just seems like an extra area for. I guess you could throw your flight gear back there, or not your flight gear, but your bag or whatever. Your pilot's bag, your helmet bag or whatever. Ooh. Oops, daisy. Uh-oh, I did it again. Well, oops, daisy. Okay, well, so much for those pictures. More pictures. We got the kind of went goofy there. Oh, it's a hawker. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hello, gung-ho guy. Nice to see you here. Thank you for popping in rather unexpectedly. Yeah, on the PC. Yeah. You know, who knows if or when we will get such. You know, there was a discussion about the with Sim Update 10 coming out and the WASM fix. A lot of people, I think, were expecting that once Sim Update 10 came out, like all of a sudden the next day we were going to get, you know, there was going to be a boatload of stuff in the marketplace, and I guess the issue will be that they have to still test afterwards. They have to test the stability of everything. It's almost like they got to go back into testing, you know, to R&D, whatever you want to call it. So they said some stuff may not come until next year, while they make sure that it's stable on the Xbox. That's if being the big word, if Sim Update 10 releases with the Wasm fix. So I think that will be the key, of course, but yeah, so we'll see. But anyway. I gotta figure out. I think that's the other thing I can do. I might have to ask Captain Arish or maybe Allie if they can help me figure it out. But maybe I need to put each time before I fly, update the create a thing where it says like server and then like our route kind of thing. And that way people can just type it in, and if they want to join, then they can join. But maybe that's just the best way to handle it. Ooh, crap! What just? How? What? Oh my goodness! Oops-a-daisy. All right. Let's get the autopilot. Check that. Make sure the autopilot is still on. The autopilot is still on. Thank goodness. Oops-a-daisy. Well, I'm just bubbling hands today. Put the flaps down and didn't mean to. I think we can drop a little bit altitude. I thought, it seemed to me there were some hills or whatever that were a little bit high, but I think we're okay. Let's get down to 6,000 feet. This thing does seem like the RPMs are still up. Like it's almost like it's stuck. I've dialed it back. I don't get it. Let's see how far we got to go. $24 nautical miles. Yep. All right. And let's just get down. Let's see if we can get down about 4, maybe 3. Let's go. Let's go 30. Oop. 3,500. How about that? Yeah, not a very long flight today. Once we're on the ground here in Olympia, we'll be wrapping things up. We'll be back tomorrow, Southeastern High Speed. We'll do the high-speed train from... Oh, what's it called? It's been so long since I've been on there. Oh, not no, Boston Sprinter, I'm sorry. We're going to go Providence to Boston. Try to do the commuter train that's like a quick run from Providence to Boston or something like that. And then we'll fly around Boston, back in the Junkers 52 on Monday, continuing our journey to Indonesia. I gotta double check that flight route. I'm gonna probably do that as soon as we wrap this up, and then just to double check the VOR stuff, make sure we have I might break it up into 2 legs, you know, as far as one takeoff, head to one VOR, and then head to our destination from there, just so that it's a little bit easier for me to deal with and track and all that. So thank you all for coming in. Appreciate it. All right, now let's call and ask, or let them know we are coming in. Should be like very near. Maybe not. Are 14 nautical miles. That's interesting that it's not on our list yet. But we have a lot of small... This area has a lot of small airports, it seems. I don't know if it's like farming airports. Where did Gung Ho Guy go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I think it's just like farming and private small airports. You know, somebody's got like a small plane. I don't see Olympia. So yesterday's flights will be on YouTube later. I think the first one will be at noon. The other one will be like at 2:30 Eastern time. So if you missed those, you can watch those on the replay on YouTube, or you can watch them here as well if you don't want to wait for the YouTube stuff for later on. I'm going to try to keep the times consistent for the premieres on YouTube, so that if you miss it, that you know roughly when it'll go. Anyway, hopefully everybody's enjoying their Saturday morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Nice to have you here. Oh, there it is, right there. Alright. I don't think we're going to make us... oh, it's right there. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and... Let's turn off the autopilot. Ooh, wow, look at that. We just suddenly turned to the... Oops. We're gonna come around here and we'll get the pattern here and we'll put it on the ground. Well, thank you all for coming in. Appreciate it. 9 viewers, thank you. Thank you to my subscribers. Greatly appreciate your support. Alright, I'm going to turn the laptop to the side here so I can get ready to land. I'll catch up with the chat, although I don't think there's much to catch up to. It is what it is. This is going to be the tricky part here. The guy is already on the ground. Try to get that RPMs down. It does not, it's almost like there's something is stuck. that happened, but okay. Too low. I'm really struggling with the wind here. I cannot get it to stay lined up. It says 7-knot winds, but I feel like it's much faster than that. I just can't seem to get it lined up to stay, because it's either I drop altitude or I don't know. This is a bit of a, this might be a bad landing here. See, like I just suddenly, I feel like I'm not even going to clear those trees. No, we're not. Barely, we're going to barely clear them. Nope. Wow. That was well short, but well, we're on the ground, so. Yep, the I could see where Vic's talking about that that wild on the ground. It just wants to. It's back. Yeah. Okay, I can see what he's talking about now. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, that was not, well, we're on the ground, so definitely not my best landing. Hello, Daniel. No auto manual all the way. Oh, nice. Well done, Gungo guy. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't the best. That's okay, Mel. We're gonna park here in a moment, and we'll wrap things up for the day. Nice to see you, Daniel. I'm sure you've already had. Yeah, Mick was saying that this plane has gone. You know, it's very wild on landing. Yeah, it's definitely gone back to something has not. Something's not right. You know, because it used to be like if I dialed back the RPMs, they would drop enough, but I could add the throttle just to get over, you know, we would make it, and then the land, you know, we would have an okay landing. We wouldn't be going everywhere. But yeah, there's something different. So, yeah, something's definitely not right. But on behalf of myself and the entire flight crew, we'd like to welcome you to Olympia, Washington. The local time is actually 5:16 in the morning. We understand and appreciate the fact that you have many other options when it comes to your Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream viewing pleasures. But you decided to fly with us today regardless. So thank you. We'll be back tomorrow, Boston Sprinter, and then we will fly. I will fly I will fly in the Cessna 172 float plane. We're taking off from Long Lakes and heading to Boston. So it should be a nice bit of scenery. Hopefully everybody enjoys that. Thank you all for coming in. even if you're showing up here just towards the end. Appreciate it. It was all right, Mr. Adams. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was fantastic. It was average at best. To be honest, it really was. But thank you. Yeah, definitely there has been some changes. So I don't. Yeah, it's like I have to look. You know, like everything I knew or I thought I knew, I have to kind of learn again on the Spitfire, because it's definitely something has changed, and I don't know that it's necessarily been for the best, because it's kind of like the landings now are and it may just be because, you know, like trying to fly manually, you know, with the thumbstick, my thumb started to get a little like started to go to sleep, so I'm trying to like you know shake my hand to get the blood flowing, and then it you know, I end up, because I have to let go, the plane immediately dives down, so, yeah. Go over here and park. We'll wrap this up for the day. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was fantastic. Well, no, well, well, things are working, Joseph. The problem is that what I did hear was that some planes, and it wasn't just the Tomcat, there are some planes out there that are experiencing the rudder tail, you know, like you see it wagging back and forth as I hit the rudder pedal, right, or the triggers to all that. There's some planes where it's just frozen for some reason, and they don't know why. But people are reporting that is an issue suddenly now. I'm not on the beta test for their Sim Update 10. So there's been something that's been changed recently that is causing this, and nobody seems to understand why it suddenly happened. So, but it's not just the Tomcat that had the issue. Apparently there's other planes out there that have the same problem. But no, everything's fine. It's you know, it's one of those things that you just never know from one moment to the next, what will work and when things are suddenly going to be kind of wonky. So, but it's fine. Oh, we're parking. Where are we parking? Oh, way over here. Oh, we got a little secret area here. It looks like. Almost looks like an old World War II. This was an old Army Air Corps airfield back in the day. As all the places we are flying to and from used to be former Army Air Corps airfields, are either now regional airports like this one, or they are Air Force bases, or they're just gone. Some were demolished, or they're just in disuse, or they were, you know, the land was leveled. So, yeah. We're parking back here out of sight on mine. They don't. Basically, what they're saying is, we don't want anybody to know that we're here, that you guys are here. We don't like your plane, really. That's what they're saying. They don't like us. Oh, right. So it looks like about 40-something minutes of flying total. I didn't really keep track of it since we were using the autopilot system and little. Yeah, see, they want us hidden. They don't really like us here. It's true. It's true. The Spitfire in Washington. All the humanity. We can't have that. Anyways. Oh, now I got 10 viewers. See, you guys come in right at the end. Wow. Just wow. Well, there we go. Let's go ahead and shut this down. Turn our little lights off here. I did have them on just to have a bit of. Oh, we can open up our door now too. Look at that. Ta-da. All right, let's go ahead and put the battery off. All right, yeah, 39 minutes. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was all right parking. But yeah, it just seemed like they wanted us out of sight, out of mind. Let me put my information in here real quick on my tracker. Okay, there's that. All right. Yeah. Oh, now everybody's like, oh, he's wrapping up. It looks like so. I'm leaving. That's fine. Anyway, that will do it for today, folks. I greatly appreciate those of you who came in and watched, interacted in the chat. Thank you, lurkers. I don't want you to feel like you're left out. Thank you for being here, lurking. So I will see you all tomorrow, Boston Sprinter, first thing in the morning, and then we'll go flying after that. So do enjoy the rest of your Saturday morning, afternoon, evening, early Sunday, depending on where you are in the world. I have been your host and pilot, Uncle B. I always will be, regardless of what you may think or say. Until then, peace, live long and prosper.